Getting dressed in my cramped cage is a pain in the ass, but after 8 weeks or so without clothing, it's worth the effort. "Turn around and scoot toward us with your hands behind your back," Wade says, when I've managed to shimmy into my pants. "You so much as twitch and we'll put you out. I'm guessing you don't want us to dump you unconscious in the bullpen." I definitely do not, nor do I want to arrive injured, which is why I scoot backward with my hands behind me, as directed. I can play nice when I need to. The wires that go around my wrists are no surprise. I wore them pretty consistently while I waited in jail on my homeworld for the prison transport to arrive. Twice while I was there, I saw male prisoners half again my size brought to the ground by electricity run through the wires. The guards didn't even have to touch them. They just tapped a button on their wrist comms, and men who'd been spitting and biting a second before lay drooling on the ground. I'm prepared for the wires, but not for the strip of adhesive, like a thick piece of tape, that goes over my mouth. Without the use of my hands, I can't remove it. And when I try to loosen it with saliva, searing heat fires through my tongue. Instinctively, I try to scream through the tape, and the guard behind me laughs as he hauls me from the cage by my arms. "Tried to lick it, huh? Yeah, that'll hurt for a while." In fact, it burns so badly that I can't focus on anything else as they lead me, barefoot, out of the room and off the transport ship, onto a shiny, sterile station orbiting the prison planet. "Station Alpha," Bearden tells me, as the fire in my tongue finally begins to fade. "This is the main guard base. It also operates one of the gates in the pyro shield surrounding the planet, which are the only ways off the Red Rock. Not that that's relevant to you, since you won't be leaving the planet. And that," he points up, "is your new home." "More like her grave," Cottrell says with a chuckle. I follow Bearden's aim and find the planet visible overhead through a neat honeycomb of transparent, pressurized panels framed by a network of metal beams. For a moment, I can't catch my breath, and this time, that has nothing to do with the toxic adhesive patch over my mouth. The view is stunning. Rhodon, the red rock. Seeing it in person, I understand why people also call it Devil's Eye. With its crimson land masses and rust-colored oceans, Rhodon looks like the eye of some demon awakened in deep space, glaring out at the rest of the universe. The demon looks angry, ready to devour me. Footsteps at my back draw my attention as the rest of the barefoot prisoners are marched from the transport in a line that quickly overtakes us. Though they're dressed just like I am, they're not cuffed. Their mouths are not taped shut. They stare at me until the guard leading the line shouts for their attention. Bearden and the other 2 guards guide me past the long line of female prisoners, who are now standing in line, receiving uniforms, rations, and supplies. I hesitate near the supply line, assuming that's where I'm headed, but Waite pulls me past by one arm. "They're going to one of the open population zones," he says. "You won't need most of that crap in the bullpen." The guards lead me to a smaller room, constructed of the same shiny metal panels the entire station is made of. Inside, a brand new backpack stands on the table, unlatched, with the flap hanging open. "This is your starter kit." Bearden lets me go and starts pulling things from the bag. "A spare set of clothes. You'll be a lot smaller than everyone else, so they might just let you keep them." He sets a folded bundle of pale gray cloth on the table, followed by 2 soft canteens of water and 2 thick brown plastic envelopes. "Meal packets. When they're gone, you'll have to wait in line in the cafeteria like everyone else." The brown envelopes are labeled with the foods they contain. "Personal hygiene." He sets a thick white bar of soap wrapped in cellophane on the table, on top of a white terry cloth rag.